Hi and welcome back again. If you've watched this before, most people won't have done because nobody does, but never mind. Okay, first of all, a little bit of art reference there. Been messing around with the art pack and adding new things in, and also different renderers. If you notice, the depth of field changes quite cutely, so it looks like the background's blurry when you're looking at it there. Now the background's sharp and the foreground's blurry. Gives a nice sort of tilt shift effect when you're walking around, which works quite nice. One little quirk of it is whatever you're holding in your hand goes transparent when you look at a picture. Very odd. Anyway, what I'm going to show you here is some of the things I've been building over on the hill again, trying to stick with working outside more than inside and underground. As you can see, some more artwork. I've tweaked this one a bit so you can actually read this a bit more. So again, if you were the creator of that picture, let me know if you object to me using it. I hope not. Some other pictures that are in down here. I'm now using a mod called More Pictures, More Photos, More something, which allows you to have 120 odd different photos. So far I've only populated it with the ones I was using before, and also changing the resolution slightly so that I can put better quality ones in, so that will improve over time. But what I want to show you now is first of all, after the last video, the sheep were looking very inhumane. We kept too many of them in a small area, so I've expanded that out a little bit. And again, we've got another pig in there. Don't know why it is, whenever I start videoing, a pig appears in with the chickens. Never mind. So over we go over this way. So the other thing this rendering mod does, which is quite cool, is it actually animates the grass. So the grass actually sways slightly. It shows up probably slightly better on this view, so that you can see it swaying there. There's another version of it that also has swaying leaves. This version doesn't have that at the moment, but hopefully get that working later. So I'm going back up the hill here. So the house that I showed that I'd worked on before, I've done a little bit more decorating on, so I'll show you quickly around that. So now inside we have a little more artwork. I've made it look a little neglected with cobwebs in the corners. And if we go upstairs, oh, a bit of texture in the floor there as well. I haven't really touched this floor except to change the staircase around. Bedroom I've changed a bit, put this sort of dresser area over here. I want to get something that looks like a mirror, but I can't think how to do that at the moment because you can't do reflections in Minecraft. The 4-poster bed I've improved slightly on this one, put some shelves in with some books tucked away. I think that's it up. Oh no, I've done some work up in the loft as well. So up here, if I can get up there, I've changed the rafters and the beams so they're a bit thinner and they've got these sort of cross supports in. The reason I came up with that was because I'd been working on another house. So sticking with the idea of working outside rather than underground all the time. Oh, I'm also trying a different thing with the mic this time around, so let me know if it sounds any better or worse. So we'll go at the back here. First thing I did was I built this outhouse toilet because I suddenly realised there wasn't a bathroom in there, so you needed something. So we've now got this in here, and you go in here, and if you do look down in there, you can see there's a diamond block hidden away at the bottom. Again, got that idea of if at some point this was turned into an adventure map, that might be a hidden treasure. Okay, so this is the other house. I'll do a quick flyby preview of it first. So it's actually much bigger than the last one. It's got an extra floor. It's the whole of the loft area is huge inside now. Again, I've put the smoke in going up there. So I've tried to follow the same style of building, but I've also learnt some lessons while building the first one that I've then applied to this one. So the first building area of this one is another cellar, similar to the last one. This isn't intended to be a pole dancing thing, it's supposed to be a strut and a support, but never mind. And then the inside, kept these flower box ideas, but instead of using the trapdoors to mark the edges of it. This time I've used pictures, notices, signs, that's the word. So inside here, so we have this carpeted area with a big fire, similar fire design to the last house but slightly different, with a mat in front of it, a couple of tables in the corner, sofa in front of the fire, bookcases under the things, entryway down to the side, which is similar, again copying the same sort of style of house as the last one because they're related. Carpet, and this one I'm really chuffed with. Can you tell what it is? It's supposed to be a piano. It's not a piece of furniture I think I've seen anybody else do in Minecraft, but I think that came out looking quite good actually. I was quite chuffed with that. And a little shelf on the wall, and then up to the next floor. Haven't done anything with this room yet, so yeah, empty space. Just an odd staircase on this one, which is very easy to fall off of. Okay, so on to the next floor. So this is more the master bedroom area, patterned floor, and a much more grand 4-poster bed. 3 beds. Okay, no comment. A dresser with something. Imagine that's not a brewing stand but something else. There's very little you can do with the items in Minecraft to make it look like decor, but there you go. And again, a cake for some reason, in case you get peckish in the night. And then the staircase up to the next level. So this is into the loft in this one. This was where I got this idea of doing the joist, rafters, things this way, with extra supports. It's such a huge roof here. And the little vaulted windows to look out of. And this one's also got a little area out here, which is sort of a crane idea. I had in mind that if you were going to use this loft as storage, you'd have to have a way of getting things up there. So I do like the way the depth of field mod here makes it look like it's quite a long way down there. So it goes from that being in focus to the ground being in focus. You get a sort of vertigo effect. Quite like that. Okay, so anyway, that's that bit there. And that did miss out something on the floor down below. Back down here, not that floor. Floor below that. This floor, although it's got no decor in, has got a patio. Yeah, there you go. A house with a patio. Focus change, focus change. Still playing with that one, sorry. You have to forgive me. Okay, that's it for now. I have done a lot of other building work underground and things in areas as well, but I'm not going to show that in this video. I think that's more than enough for now. So check back later. Any comments, suggestions, thoughts, what works, what doesn't, whether the videos work, whether you like the style. What do you think of this mod with the focus thing? Does that make it look good? Does it look bad? Is the audio right this time? Anything you've got to say, let me know. And yeah, that's it. See ya.